Hey there, it's Damian McGee. Hey, I wanted to talk to you about something that I've recently realized is super important as you start to move your life forward. I've read a lot of things that say keep your circle small. Keep the people around you limited to a certain number. And I think what I figured out is that it's not the number that matters necessarily. I believe it's the type of people in that circle. And in my opinion, you need two types of people in that circle. You need cheerleaders and you need challengers. And what I mean by that is, cheerleaders are going to be the people who are always supporting you. They're going to be the people who are encouraging you to take next steps, to do things that are difficult, to push yourself to new limits. But really, no matter what you do, they're going to be on your side. And I think everyone needs that. Everyone needs some type of positive reinforcement. Everyone needs someone who believes in them, believes in their vision, believes in their dreams, and is there and is going to be there to root them on and to encourage them as they go forward. Now, challengers are a little bit tricky because these people, if you don't pay attention, may sound like negative people. These are going to be the people who say, I think it's great that you lost 5 pounds, but if you just would cut out pizza every 2 days, you could probably lose 10. These are going to be the people who say, I think that business you're starting is great. And if you just cut out an extra hour of TV every day, I think you could multiply your business exponentially. It's basically the person or the people in your life who are going to accept the progress you've made, and they're going to challenge you to go a step further. They're going to encourage you to dig even deeper, to see what you're made of, to see what you're capable of, to see what you can accomplish. Now, the ideal mix is both of these people together, or one person who has both of these qualities. The person who can say, man, I'm so glad you did that. I'm so encouraged by what you've accomplished. I'm so proud of you. And here's what I think you should do. I think you should go one step further. That's that perfect combination between a cheerleader and a challenger. And those people are hard to find. But if you find one, hold on to them. But even if someone doesn't play both of those roles, hold on to the people who are your cheerleaders and hold on to the people who are your challengers. Now, be very careful. Do not try to make someone your cheerleader. When I started my business, I would reach out to people and I'd say, hey, I'm going to start this business. And I expected a certain level of excitement, and I expected them to just grab the pom-poms and begin to cheer me on. And not everyone did. And it bothered me for a long time. I had to realize that's not their role. Maybe they're not in a space to encourage right now. Maybe they don't see what I see, and that's okay because it's my dream. It's not their dream, and so I can't fault that person for not being a cheerleader, even though I thought they would be. But that doesn't mean that they can't play a vital role. It also doesn't mean that cheerleaders are going to look the same. You're going to have some cheerleaders who are going to roll out the red carpet and they're going to throw balloons in the air every time you do something well. And they're going to drop confetti every time you reach a new goal. But you're going to have some cheerleaders who simply get out of your way. My son is a perfect example. He gives me a hard time whenever I'm doing stuff with business, but that's because he's a teenager and I'm not cool to him anymore. But what he does do is say, hey, I'll make sure the room is quiet so that you can do your videos. Or, hey, I'll see if I can get out of practice a little bit early because I know you want to go to that conference. He's not going to roll out the red carpet. He's a teenage boy. That's not his job. But what he does do is he acknowledges what I'm trying to do, and he does his part to kind of allow me to continue to move forward, to create the path that allows me to do the things that I want to do so that ultimately I can support him better as he goes through life. So Cheerleaders are going to look different, but if it's someone who is encouraging you either openly or is helping to move things out of your way so that you can be the best you possible, that's a cheerleader. And they're valuable, and they should be appreciated, and they should be thanked, and you should find ways to show them gratitude for what they're doing for you. Same thing with your challengers. I'm telling you, there's those people who take the time to pay enough attention to what you're doing while also knowing enough about you to know that you can do more is such a crucial part of growth. It's such a crucial part of forward progress. And it's something that you can't buy. You can't convince people to do it. You can't even train people to do that for you. Those people just have a natural skill at looking at you, seeing what you're made of, and pushing you to the next level. Now, since we're talking about people you should have in your circle or you should keep close to you, I want to throw out one more group of people, but these are the people that I would advise you scrub from your friends list, and those are cheaters. And when I say cheaters, I'm not talking about in the sense of a relationship, someone who cheats on you or that type of thing. And if you're going through that, I wouldn't say I'm the relationship guy, so I don't know that I can help you with that one. But when I refer to cheaters, what I'm referring to are people who cheat you out of your joy, cheat you out of your moments of feeling accomplished. These are the people who will tell you what you can't do. These are the people who will tell you that you're not supposed to be in this space. You're not supposed to accomplish the things you want to accomplish. These are going to be the people that when you lose 10 pounds are going to say, oh, so you think you're better than I am? These are the people that when you say, hey, I really want to go buy a house on that side of town. And they say, oh, well, you want to go live with those people, or you want to go live in that side of town, or you've forgotten where you've come from. These are the people who, no matter what you do, they are going to find a way to cheat you of that joy that you should feel for your forward progress. So, take some time and truly look at the people around you. Look at where you get your feedback. Look at who is commenting, be it on your social media, be it in your regular life, be it at your job, be it at school, wherever you are. Look at the people who have something to say and ask yourself, which of these three groups do they fit in? Are you one of my cheerleaders? Are you one of my challengers? Or are you one of the cheaters who are trying to rob me of every bit of joy I managed to find? And if you discover that people are fall in that latter group, that people are really trying to cheat you out of your happiness, I would strongly advise that you consider scrubbing those people from your friends list, or at a minimum, keeping them and their opinions at a great distance so that you can no longer hear them. All right. So again, cheerleaders, challengers, keep them, love them, appreciate them, thank them. Cheaters, get rid of them, push them away, put them at bay, whatever phrase you want to use, but create some distance between yourself and people who want to cheat you out of the happiness that you deserve. Again, remember, if you're listening to this, that means in spite of everything that life has thrown at you, you're still alive.